Today, the state legislature sought community feedback in Wausau, and our reporter Derek Tritz joins us in the studio with details. Derek?
That's right, Dan. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos put together the task force on rulemaking to investigate the court decision Evers v. Markling 2. I spoke with the task force's chair, Representative Brent Jacobson, to see how the legislature is approaching this ruling. The task force, comprised of Democrat and Republican assembly members, held a public hearing at Wausau's North Central Technical College.
They're called listening sessions because we want to listen. We're not here to argue or talk today. We may have some questions of people who testify, but we're really here to listen and take that feedback back to Madison to make recommendations to the full legislature.
Their goal? To seek community feedback and suggestions regarding Evers v. Markling 2, a decision that removed the Wisconsin legislature's ability to suspend rules for Wisconsin administrative agencies during review. Jacobson and other state Republicans argue that this shifts the balance of power too much.
We appreciate our administrative agencies because they bring expertise to the table. But when they've gone too far and they've gone beyond the intent of the legislation we passed, we have to have some oversight.
Jacobson cited a proposal to overhaul commercial building requirements, resulting in increased costs for the construction industry. Before the ruling, the proposal would have likely gone under review by a Wisconsin legislative committee. However, Governor Evers had originally brought the case to the Supreme Court due to rules like a ban on conversion therapy being blocked for years by a committee without legislative action. He argued that the decision ensures that, quote, no small group of lawmakers has the sole power to stymie the work of state government and go unchecked, end quote. Regardless of the feedback the task force receives, Jacobson hopes to propose legislation soon.
My goal is to have this wrapped up by the time we come back into session in January so we can make recommendations and hopefully get some legislation on the table, passed by the legislature and signed by the governor before we adjourn.
The task force will put out more public hearings throughout the rest of this year. Reporting in Wausau, Derek Tritz, Newswatch 12.